That's a good one.
This is the
That is
easiest
a
one
good
I've
one.
ever seen in my life.
All
I
right,
like this.
Casual. Go ahead, man.
Wait, pull up the picture one more time. Wait,
What the?
who's going? Am I going?
Yes, you. I
Oh,
picked
oh
you.
shit, my fault. Damn, chill out,
I'm
people.
sorry, my fault.
Obviously you're starting Roman, and you're benching Brock, and you're cutting Kevin Nash.
Okay, explain why.
You're starting Roman Reigns because, to be quite honest with you, this run he's gone on up until this hiatus he's taken this past year, it's catapulted him into like top 10 conversations, and you just
Oh
cannot say
my
the
god.
same for Kevin Nash. You can't say the same for Kevin Nash. You just can't.
Mm.
The storyline work he's done with people like Edge, Daniel Bryan, his cousins, putting them on the map. Like Usos is like they getting the notoriety that they truly deserve now because of the work that they did in the bloodline. Um, I feel like he's a no brainer at the starting spot. I think the one that I sort of nip and tuck with is probably Brock Lesnar being like taking over Roman Reigns, because Brock Lesnar, with what he did early on with Paul Heyman on his side in his early days when he was more athletic, to when he came and he sort of switched his style into more of what is it, it's like a
Brawling.
grapple, yeah, like a brawling brute type of style. I feel like that is why I would bench him slash start him. It's sort of it's either or. With me, I'm really not mad. And then I think Kevin Nash gets cut because he just doesn't have the longevity that those two do.
Mm.
All
I'll
right,
say this
Luis.
quickly. Wait, can I just
Yeah,
can I
no,
just
this
say
is
this?
pretty easy for me. I'm a Brock Lesnar glazer to the day I die, so I'm starting Brock. I'm starting Brock. Don't care. People can be mad that he's part time. I don't give a shit. Cry about it. But I'm starting Brock. I'm benching Roman, and I'm cutting Kevin Nash. Reason I'm cutting Kevin Nash is because by himself he just wasn't really all that special. He
At all.
was in the shadow of Shawn Michaels and NWO. Unfortunately, Kevin
Mhm.
Nash did play a huge pivotal role of helping change professional wrestling, but
Absolutely.
he was never the guy Brock and Roman were, and never will be. Just
All right.
unfortunate.
Now,
All right.
I'm gonna let Champ go because I saw his reaction to what Luis had to say. You
Yep,
want to
you know
go,
I
Champ?
love you, man. You know I love you, champ.
No, I agree with him. I agree with everything because I would start Roman over Brock, but hey,
Oh
they're about in the equal playing field. But I will say this: I don't think Kevin Nash gets a lot of credit because you got to think about this. People always, it's the nostalgia in me. People don't remember his Diesel reign. He reigned over the WWE for almost a year and beat everyone. People don't remember his cage match with Bret Hart.
Beat
People
Bob
don't
Backlund.
remember the
5 seconds, right? 6
huh?
seconds. Beat Bob
He
Backlund.
squashed Bob Backlund. Yeah.
Yeah, I squash Bob Backlund in 5 seconds. People don't remember the fights he had with Bret Hart, the Shawn Michaels match, good friends, better enemies. People don't
Mhm.
remember those things. Not to mention, the start of the streak. That was arguably one of Undertaker's early best matches with Diesel at that point. So
Yeah.
I think although we're cutting him, he gets underrated because without Kevin Nash, there is no new generation in the World Wrestling Federation.
He's part of the
Without
reason why. Yeah.
without
Oh.
without without Kevin Nash, there is no NWO. There is no outsiders. And as far as Impact is concerned, you have to put him right up there. But as far as his wrestling skills and mic skills, you pretty much heard the same thing every week. You pretty much heard Wolfpack in the house every single week. And after a while, even as a big time wrestling fan, that gets tiring after a while.
Yeah.
And you think we all would agree as diehard wrestling fans, NWO was at its best when it was 3 members. After it eclipsed those 3 members,
Yeah.
it
Adding Lex Luthor.
started losing its luster very, very quickly.
Adding
And
Sting,
and I'm
Luger.
not gonna lie, sometimes I was looking at the TV screen, I
They
was
milked it
12 at
way
the time, and I'm looking at the TV screen like, who in the world is that? I don't know who that is. And I'm trying to figure, and I'm going on the internet trying to figure out who these guys are.
When
So it's
Nacho
like,
joined the group, what the hell going on?
so
Hey, I'm gonna tell
Hey,
you,
I want to throw a
champ,
side
I'm gonna
real
tell you
quick,
what's crazy though, right?
OG,
We ain't had no
real quick,
fucking,
real
we ain't
quick.
had no HD back then. So you really had to be looking at the TV like, who the fuck is that? Like,
Had the live TV.
OG, I just want to throw this at you. Tell me what you think.
I'll go after
He
this.
has while people over here talking about Roman Reigns' run, and obviously his historic, and Brock Lesnar went on a historic run as well. People forget this man, Kevin Nash, went on a 358 day reign.
Yeah, that's what I said. I mean,
Yeah, he did.
like people forgetting about that.
I feel like
And
a lot of people.
Longest in the 90s.
I feel like
not only that,
go ahead, Chad.
he got lost in that. I don't think he ever got credit for that match that he had with Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 11. I think Lawrence Taylor and Bam Bam Bigelow stole his thunder at that pay-per-view. So I'm just showing you how old I am. Lawrence Taylor was wrestling that year.
Also, Champ, if I may, real quick, I feel like also a lot of people, they like to use Kevin Nash was the lowest drawing champ in history. I don't like to put that against him because if anybody broke down, especially in that era, wrestling, like drawing wise, money wise, no matter who was the champion,
especially in the mid-90s,
it was horrible. It was horrible. Like they had Yokozuna debut, and 6 months later he was world champion.
Yeah.
Like they try to do everything they can. So I don't use that against Nash. Hope everybody understands. I don't use
P5, go ahead.
I'm starting Brock Lesnar. I'm benching Roman. I'm cutting Nash. I love Kevin Nash. I loved some of the things he did for the business. I'll say that for the business. Of course, he's infamous for a few things. Like you already ran down his career and accolades, but of course, he's infamous for NWO and WCW. The curtain call, right? He's infamous for that. Huge impact on wrestling in general as we moved into the 2000s and the ruthless aggression era, right? My thing with Kevin Nash, and I still hold, and I do hold this against him. Now, y'all can call it unfair or not, bro. He was involved in like the biggest fumbling of a CM Punk storyline.
Oh my god!
That I went back and watched. I went back and watched it, bro. I don't think it's his fault.
The sledgehammer match.
They had a sledgehammer match. Like there was a text, and then like there was poster during Night of Champions, but the board of directors said no Triple H gets to do it, and it's like it was so.
So
weird.
we're not gonna act like that didn't give like CM Punk the most material he ever had.
It buried CM Punk. I thought at the Night of Champions, I thought it buried him, and then like, but on a serious note, I just don't think Kevin. I love Kevin Nash, but I just like Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns a bit more.
He don't have a place in this argument, to be quite honest with you.
I hold Brock Lesnar to a higher level than Roman because I just love the big match feel that he always brings whenever he wrestles.
Brock is
like
Brock.
And Roman don't have that?
No, he has that, but I'll get into Roman. I'll get into Roman in a
Brock
minute.
just Brock, man. That man just Brock.
No, because the difference between Brock Lesnar for me is because like the pairing that he had with Paul Heyman, I think that's just by far my favorite Paul Heyman guy, if you will, right? CM Punk's up there too, but Brock Lesnar's my favorite Paul Heyman guy. He always had that really big match feel, and people hold against him that he only worked so many dates in a year and he barely showed up to Raw or whatnot. Yeah. I personally didn't have that big of a problem because whenever he showed up, you had to watch. And the same thing, and it's the same thing with Roman Reigns today. I don't know if it's a recency bias thing with me and Roman Reigns, but bro, every title defense that he has, even the one that he had at WrestleMania, it just feels formulaic. It's always going to be, oh, Roman doesn't show up for this amount of time, then he'll show up to SummerSlam, or he'll show up to the Royal Rumble, or he'll show up to
SummerSlam.
Yeah, he'll show up to these big time events or Crown Jewel just as of late, right? Against LA Knight. And it's just they'll have the match going on. It looks like really bad for Roman. He's gonna lose, and then the bloodline gets involved, and then Roman comes out on top. I just think it's a little formulaic.
It didn't feel the same with Suplex City?
At least Brock Lesnar was winning by himself. I think I'm not the biggest fan of outside interference affecting matches.
Okay.
I think
you know damn well when you hear the dun, dun, you know,
and we're gonna act like when we didn't hear.
And Luis reading this.
And also, I think WWE did him dirty in his old babyface run after the Shield. I think they did him dirty there.
Kids watching. Stop swearing, bro. That's not nice.
All right, Dev, you want to go?
What was the names again? What was the names again? Brock Lesnar,
Kevin Nash, and the other one was Roman Reigns.
All right, I'm cutting Brock Lesnar.
You're cutting Brock?
That's the clip right there. Don't say nothing else.
Don't.
That's the clip.
I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know nothing about wrestling. I'm a casual. So,
Okay, he's casual.
so I'm just making. So I'm
cut
just
that part out.
cut
that part out.
Cut that part out.
Brock
Yeah, cut that part out. So I'm just here for the clicks and views. I'm here for the clicks and views for a clip. All right. So you guys. So when you edit this PSP, just get everybody reaction.
I think Brandon's reaction speaks for itself.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do this for the clickbait in the podcast because I know Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns are the best ones. That's all I know. I don't actually watch wrestling, don't know much. So I'm doing this for the podcast. So y'all all react, all right?
Well, in fairness to Dev, at least he'll acknowledge it. Kenny, you want to go?
I do the same thing with basketball. My knowledge goes as far as Jimmy Butler and Anthony Edwards.
Wait,
Ahead, Kenny. Come on.
well, first and foremost, I want to say Roman Reigns has the most overrated title run of all time.
He does. He does.
Yo, dap me up, gang. Dap me up, gang.
God,
Dap me up,
bro.
gang. Dap me up, gang.
He does.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns title.
That's facts. It's facts.
I'm not gonna lie. Roman Reigns is starting to get overrated, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like we act like this man's title run was elite. This and that, bro. It's not elite as you're making this team, bro. It's not. The man barely defends his title. Like he never had like the title runs that Cena had, Randy. Shit, you could fucking say CM Punk. If you ask me. So, but that doesn't really take
Kofi
away
Kingston.
fact
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, relax.
Dude, think of what his title run has produced. Like think the storylines that it's produced.
Shout out
the
Kofi.
great title matches that
I don't give a what the thing is. No, but were there better than any of the runs that fucking John Cena, Stone Cold, Randy, The Rock, The Undertaker?
Not those guys, but Brock Lesnar for sure, damn sure, yes, absolutely.
Hey, no, I agree with Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar has the most mid title run of all time, so I'll give you that. But
which one?
Is he on the Brock Slender now? Hold on, what we doing, yo?
Nah. You wanted him to dap you up.
Hey, I'm just a huge Brock guy, me personally. I love Brock.
What we doing?
I love Brock.
On the real though,
I'm not liking this.
I'm
Man,
starting
y'all
Brock.
finna bring my brother Brandon on
starting
Brock to come and defend this man.
Hold on. He'll be all right. Anyways.
Go ahead, Kenny.
Starting Brock Lesnar. Bro, Brock Lesnar for his size to be doing the shit that he does, it's just so crazy to me, bro. Like, I don't know. Well, y'all not casuals, bro. This nigga was doing suplexes, moonsaults at his size, shooting star. Like, come on, bro. I'm benching Roman Reigns. You said what?
That was when he fought Kurt Angle.
I know. I remember.
Hurry up, Kenny. Come on.
I got you. I'm benching Roman Reigns, and unfortunately, I am cutting Kevin Nash.
I love Kevin Nash.
Thank God Brandon is all right because he said, Kenny, if you cutting Roman, I swear to God, bro.
I'm benching Kevin Nash and I'm cutting Roman.
Hey, you know, Roman Reigns. Lesnar is the most dangerous Lesnar. What you doing if he look at you like that? You fucked. You're fucked. You're fucked.
No. I'm not gonna lie. The run that Brock Lesnar had out Paul Heyman is one of my favorite Brock Lesnar.
Guys, come on. I gotta hurry up here.
He let him survive. He already whooped his ass.
Dennis.
Let me go ahead and go then. I'm just going to have to let y'all know I'm cutting Brock Lesnar.
Hey man, what the hell going on?
Let's get the argument started because this Lesnar at the UFC, he got 6 moves and that's it. He fighting 6 matches a year. He fighting 6 matches a year. And he got 6 moves.
Reigns got a Superman punch, a guillotine, a spear, and a clothesline. What the fuck are we doing?
Wait. Don't forget
he fight more than 6 matches a year.
What was it called? Don't forget the little move that he did on the outside of the ring. Don't forget that one.
Wait, so is John Cena the GOAT, or is that a wrong statement?
No,
That's
Johnson.
a story for another day. No, we're not doing no John Cena go. Come on.
That's a whole different topic.
That's a
different
that's a
podcast.
look, that's a podcast. That's a
Let me go get
podcast.
my
I will argue
Dennis,
Undertaker
come on, man.
until I die.
Hurry. I ain't got all day.
That's fine.
My bad. I'm gonna start Roman, even though y'all right, he is overrated as hell. And I'm gonna bench Kevin Nash. At least Kevin Nash had more than fucking 6 moves and was actually exciting on the mic.
Bro, every time he walked,
Kevin Nash is the best one on the mic out of all 3 of them.
Bro, every time he walked, he blew his quad. What do you mean?
Mario.
He couldn't do moves.
All right,
that
Mario.
was older. He was old. He was in his 50s.
Guys, I gotta let Mario speak. Mario.
Okay, so when I watched it, Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns is starting. I don't care. Obviously Brock Lesnar coming off the bench, and then I'm gonna cut the other dude. I ain't even know dude
Kevin
exists.
Nash.
I don't know who that is.
All right, and for me,
Roman's one handsome man.
I'm a start Brock. I've been a big Brock fan going back to his days, not just in WWE, at the University of Minnesota. Dude was like a freak of nature coming out. I'm a bench Roman. Of course, the matches that he had, of course, the Usos, everything else, as y'all articulated. Unfortunately, I have to cut Kevin Nash, but to Champ's point, NWO wouldn't have been the same without him. And he had some great matches with Triple H. The one, it still hits me to this day. Him versus Triple H, Hell in a Cell. Mick Foley was the special guest referee at the time. Still one of my favorite matches from that point. But I'm going to start Brock Lesnar.